time I checked, I'm still hot, real hot. Kept it dope without a pill pop.
So we are in New Anu in Bali at the moment, and we have been kindly invited by the Solana Foundation and Solana Temple to view their demo day, where 20 founders are going to be presenting the product that they've been building over the last month whilst they've been here in Ubud, Bali. So let's go check it out and see if I would invest in any of these products.
Oh, nice to meet you. Welcome. Hello, everyone at home. We are out here at Solana Temple. You guys came at the perfect time.
Okay, so right now, the Solana founders have just started their demo day. Each founder is going to do a presentation on their project that they've just built. So we're going to have a look at each one, and I'm going to give you my take on the project and whether I would personally invest in it, and a rating out of 10.
But anyways, I go to board the bus.
Okay, definitely one of the most interesting introductions to a demo I've ever heard in my life. Very funny, points for enthusiasm, and we're just diving into the nitty-gritty of the project now. So far, so good. Cool. So that was Cadoff Gaming, and their whole business model was introducing wagers on games on chain, and then they take a transaction fee for each wager. Super interesting. The teams are previous founders in the Valley, which is always good. They've collaborated with one of the biggest exchanges in India, which is also good. So all in all, I'd probably give them like an 8 out of 10. Would I invest in it personally? I'm not a massive wager or like gambler, so I wouldn't personally invest in it, but I know GambleFi is like a massive sector in the space, and yeah, I think they'll do well.
And not only that, depositors can also borrow funds.
So we're listening to this project called Paystream. Apparently, they're meant to be a competitor of Camino, and I'm a massive holder in Camino, and I love Camino. The problem is I can't actually understand what he's saying most of the time, so I don't actually know if it's a good project or not. I might get hold of their white paper though, because it'll be interesting to see if they actually have a competitive advantage over Camino, which, yeah, like I said, I'm a massive holder of. Rating out of 10 for Paystream. I'm going to give it a 6, maybe even a 5, because I don't think I've got all the information to give an accurate rating for the project. It's an instant downgrade. He's an Arsenal fan. Points are being taken off for being an Arsenal fan. I'm sorry. Okay, so AFU is a football management game using NFTs. I actually think it's a pretty interesting concept. I know a lot of my friends that play football management games. So if you're tokenizing it and making real money from it, like that could be a real business model that these types of guys would actually onboard to. It is a massive feat to try and get and onboard a bunch of users. So they're probably going to have to raise a lot of money, and their competitors have just raised over 20 million. So they've definitely got some competition there, but I think it definitely has potential. I would probably rate this like an 8 out of 10 for sure. Would I invest in it? Probably not, but I would definitely likely pick up the game and actually try it for sure. Can you tell he's American? I didn't, no, I can't tell he's American at all. Very interesting project. The name's Trust Protocol. I think they're trying to do a lot of the stuff that a lot of protocols have tried to do before in terms of like privacy, keeping things on chain. They're focusing on non-profits to help it be a little bit more secure on where they get the funds from and how they distribute the funds. It's a large feat, and it's going to be very difficult for them to like take over and get all these non-profits to onboard to blockchain. So I'm going to give probably like a 5 out of 10. I think the success rate is probably quite low for this one. No, I don't think I would invest in this one.
Farming an airdrop to make future money. And again, that's the goal.
It's like the biggest Ponzi thing I've ever heard in my life. It could work though. I reckon he's got potential. He's basically creating his own fund without it being a fund, and he's trading on behalf of people, even though technically in the traditional financial world that is not legal. But in crypto, there's no boundaries or regulations, so have at it, basically. Basically, you have meme coins, right? And a lot of people don't make money on meme coins because they get rugged, or they just lose money because they get in too late. What these guys are doing are providing liquidity for the meme coins itself. So they're in the liquidity pool, and then they make fees every time someone buys or sells the meme coin. They get the fees from that liquidity pool. So it's mitigating your risk. You can still get into meme coins without getting into meme coins, and you generate income through the fees, not through the token price going up. Does that make sense? Yeah. So it's just a different type of business model. You could make loads of money from this, but there's potential for it to go really, really bad as well. So
you make money on trading volume rather than price action.
Exactly. Yeah. And he's doing it on a larger scale, so he's getting like a big pool of people to do the same thing, which also mitigates risk even more. Because there's more liquidity, more people, and they're doing it as a collective, if that makes sense, as opposed to just one person. My rating on this, because I do think it actually could be successful in a way, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10 because it is a little bit risky. Would I invest in it? I'd chuck a bag. I'd give it a go because it's a new business model that I've never looked at doing. So it'd be interesting to see if it actually works. So would I invest in it? I would.
Because he was actually too lazy to release the payment afterwards. There's this issue.
So that last project with Saat, and basically what they're trying to create is their own version of Amazon Pay to help with online fraud using blockchain technology and cryptocurrency. I think it's a great idea. It's whether they can execute it to actually be able to integrate it into multiple different platforms. Like, I doubt Amazon's going to integrate, a competitor's pay solution, and you're competing with the likes of PayPal, so it's going to be very hard for them to break into that market. So I'm going to give them a 5 out of 10. Great idea. Think it's going to be difficult to execute. Would I invest in it? Probably not. The last presentation was Dress Me. Actually, the one that I think has the most potential in the fact that it's an AI customized personal shopper. As a female, I know that I would use it. I think it's got potential. The only problem is there could be a huge competitor, like, I don't know, Boohoo, Pretty Little Thing, that could create their own version of that, and it would destroy them overnight. If they're quick enough to build and they get enough traction and enough downloads, they could actually sell it to one of those bigger companies and make a lot of money. So that's what they need to do. They need to be quick, they need to be nimble. I think it's got a good product market fit, and I think a lot of people would utilize it. All you need is a couple of really big TikTokers and influencers to start using it and talking about it, and it's a home run for them. So would I invest in it? It may be a little bit too early now. There's a lot of risk factors that go into it, but if they get good enough traction and they've got enough downloads, then I think I would invest in it at that point. I'd probably give him 9 out of 10. So that's it for the Solana Temple. We saw some really, really interesting projects, connected with some awesome people in and outside of the Solana ecosystem. So I'd say it's a great success. A big shout out to Solana Temple that do their 1 month retreat every single year. That's why these founders are here. They're focusing on health and wellness, and it's an amazing, amazing incentive and project. So thank you guys for inviting me out, and yeah, we'll see you guys in the next vlog. So we're taking a little bit of a detour. We've just found this random multimedia park. I don't know what that means, but let's go take a look. Looks kind of spooky. Oh my God. I feel like I'm going to Hogwarts or something. Do you know what I mean? I feel like New Arnu's an actual theme park. There's so many random stuff here. Looks like we're going into the depths of hell.